Hello everyone, Yonstar here, and I've always been an artsy kid. My dad wanted to be an artist when he was younger, and so my sister and I have always wanted to be artists. I've been drawing for longer than I can remember. I would draw bunnies, princesses, SpongeBob being eaten by a jellyfish while I cried because I read a book about jellyfish that said they eat sponges. You know, all the normal stuff. Growing up, I thought my sister was the best at art. I'd say she inspired most of my art journey. But we had a strong rivalry as kids for a long time, so she was often overly critical of my art. Now she's my biggest supporter, #1 fan. And I'm also her #1 fan. Go commission her, she's so talented! While we had an art class in elementary, they were still elementary school classes. In the 7th grade, I took an art elective, though it was only for 1 semester since the other semester was a mandatory health class. We didn't really do much. I can only remember making ceramics for a week. The other kids in the class also didn't take the class seriously, and they would disrupt all the time. I also took an art class in high school, though the teacher was kinda checked out and we didn't learn much. I did make this acrylic pour though, and one of my dresses still has the stains. Moving on to something entirely different, I started wanting to be a YouTuber in 2014. And I had a lot of ideas, from animated music videos to storytime videos like this one. Though notably, I had not seen a single storytime video on YouTube, animated or not, except for like Markiplier's Draw My Life, but I'm not sure if that counts. In 2017, I was watching YouTube at like 6 a.m. when I randomly fell down the rabbit hole of storytime animators. And my first thought was, oh my god, they stole my idea! I'm joking, of course, but I was both miffed that I wasn't the first and relieved that I didn't have to be the first. When we moved to Texas, my dad bought me this sketchbook. I tried practicing drawing anatomy and other stuff that you're supposed to draw to improve. I ended up getting burnt out and dropping it for a while. But one of my New Year's resolutions for 2024 was to draw every day. And since I'm writing this right after New Year's, I can tell you that I did it! And I'd say that I actually have improved. I've mostly been trying to draw pretty anime girls off Pinterest recently, but I did branch out to draw Godzilla and reptiles last summer. I need to branch out more, like drawing men and generally getting out of my comfort zones. So I guess that should be my goal for 2025. I'm mostly a traditional artist, since I've always had at least a piece of paper to draw on. I used Metabang Paint on my tablet in the 8th grade, and briefly on my phone in the 9th grade. But then I stopped drawing digitally until I got my drawing tablet in 2021. And I haven't really been drawing since I started posting to YouTube, since that takes up so much time. But I did draw my sister's OC for her birthday last year. And I've been trying to draw more recently, but that's a story for another day. Whew! I hope you enjoyed this brief look back into my artistic career. I would have said more, but I just got back from spending Christmas with my sister and New Year's just relaxing, so I need to get my writing groove back. Have a good day! Bye!